All right, my name is John Lusk. I'm the Vice President of Marketing at WhitePages. Today I'm going to give you a little bit of a background of who WhitePages actually is, and then tell you a little bit about some of the exciting initiatives that we've got going on at the company. First of all, WhitePages is the people search market leader. For those of you who don't know, the company is actually located in downtown Seattle. We were incorporated in 2000, and in 2008 we did just over $66 million in revenue. We've been profitable every year since we incorporated in 2000. So most people, if they know the company, have no idea that the company is located in Seattle. We've grown from 3 to 120 employees over the past 9 years. This year we'll grow our employee base, at least our full-time equivalents, by about 7%. A lot of that's based on the growth and innovation that we're expecting in 2009. We do a lot of traffic to our site. ComScore had our March numbers at 24 million monthly uniques. We're consistently a top 50 ranked website. That vacillates between 40 and 50 depending on the time of year. And we do over 2 billion people and business searches on our site yearly. So we're generating a lot of page views and we're generating a ton of impressions. We're a trusted partner with over 1,000 sites out there, including a number of the key portals and internet yellow pages, IYPs. MSN, AOL are partners, superpages.com, Dex are also partners. And this past year we actually built a search application for the U.S. Postal Service, which was pretty fun. So we've done a pretty good job of growing over the last 9 years. For all measures, we're a very successful company. But like all technology companies out there, we know that we have to innovate in order to grow. We know we have to meet our pretty big growth rates. And in order to do that, we've got to focus on the customer. So what I'm going to do for the next 5 minutes is tell you a little bit about some of the different initiatives that we're engaged in right now. So where does WhitePages actually go from here? We've done a great job of positioning ourselves as an online directory, but we want to move beyond that. Right now we're focused on positioning ourselves as in what we're calling a connectory. So what is a connectory? Well, a connectory is still everything that you get in a directory, which is free access to contact information for hundreds of millions of people. So that doesn't change, but we added a few more components to what we're considering is a connectory. The first is a connectory allows acquaintances to find and connect with each other in a privacy-centric manner. That means that it allows them to basically have contact info on our site, but confidentially. Connectory also allows consumers to control their own personal information in the ways that they're contacted. So we know, based on all of our consumer research, that when it comes to online data, consumers want to control their information. They want to protect it, they want to add to it, modify it, delete it, and we're going to focus on that with our connectory. Third, connectory is a two-way communication medium. It allows consumers to immediately connect once they found who they're looking for on our site. So we want to start adding those communication mediums to the site to facilitate that connection once they've found who they're looking for as well. And lastly, a connectory is accessible anytime, anywhere. When it comes to contact information, consumers expect it to be free, they expect it to be accurate, they expect it to be actionable, and most importantly, they expect it to be everywhere they go. They don't want to just have it on a website. They want it on their phones, they want it in their navigation systems, they want it in their hotel rooms. So a connectory is a place or a service that's accessible anytime, anywhere. So what is WhitePages doing currently to start achieving on our vision of becoming a connectory? The first thing is we've gone through a pretty massive brand repositioning effort over the last 15 months. I'm not going to go into the details of the specifics of that, but I can assure you when you're working with a 10-year-old company with a brand name that's perceived to be around for 130 years, it's not an easy task. But one of the biggest efforts with this brand repositioning is really focusing on our biggest customer touchpoint, which is our site. So we've redesigned our site, and within that redesign, we've added some different functionality that starts to align with our connectory vision. First, we're starting to give more power to consumers with privacy control. So this is one of our listings for Zoe, and you can see that she's chosen to provide information on sending text messages and emails, but that's hidden. So people can still connect with her, but she's not actually giving out that private information. We're also adding the ability to add information, edit information, and delete information. Again, this goes back to giving consumers power. They want to control their information. And so part of the connectory is giving them the opportunity to edit their information, which you see there at the top. And what this does for us is this takes our site and our services to a completely different level of engagement. Rather than just coming into the site, getting contact information and leaving, consumers are now going to come to the site, engage, control their information, and ideally start to connect with people once they found them on our site. So it really starts to up the ante in terms of engagement with the site. We're also heavily investing in the mobile space, and this really ties into making sure that our mobile apps are providing easy access to all of our different WhitePages services. We've launched an Android application, iPhone application, a BlackBerry application. All this has been done in the last 8 months. We've had a mobile application out there in the past. This has drastically increased the number of searches done on our services. I think our mobile searches are up 800% since we've launched the Android app. What this also does is increase our reach. It drives brand awareness and brand preference around our connectory. And lastly, it provides a diversified source of revenue for WhitePages. And just to kind of close in terms of what's next for the company, well, obviously we're going to continue to invest and execute to realize our connectory vision. We've got the full launch of our redesigned site. It's going to happen in about 4 weeks. It's out in beta right now. We're going to launch edit and delete functionality. That'll be out by the end of the summer. That's a huge coup for us in terms of our consumers' happiness. Continue building out our mobile presence, and then integrate additional communication services like click-to-call, voicemail messaging. If we're successful in doing that, we increase our U.S. market potential from a $300 million market opportunity to a $4 billion market. Thank you.